Be proud of who you are and where you come from. Every person is different in their own way. We have different dreams, personalities, strengths, and struggles. But those differences are what make the world meaningful. You do not need to change yourself just to fit in with others. The moment you stop pretending and start embracing your true identity is the moment you begin to grow with confidence. Life will always give you reasons to doubt yourself. There will be people who underestimate your abilities or make you feel like you are not enough. But never let fear silence your voice or hide your potential. You were given your own story, talents, and purpose for a reason. What matters most is staying true to yourself while continuing to improve and move forward. Being proud of your roots does not mean believing you are better than others. It means honoring the journey, culture, and experiences that shape you into who you are today. Whether you succeed in big or small ways, carry yourself with humility, courage, and authenticity. Real strength comes from knowing yourself and standing confidently in your truth. You do not have to be perfect to deserve respect and appreciation. Everyone has flaws, weaknesses, and mistakes. What truly matters is your willingness to be genuine and to keep striving despite challenges. The world does not need another copy of someone else. It needs the real you. So never be afraid to show your uniqueness. Speak with confidence, dream without limits, and represent yourself with pride. Your identity is not something to hide, it is something to celebrate. Know when to walk away before you hurt yourself or someone else. Not every connection is meant to last forever, and sometimes the most honest thing you can do is admit when you are not ready for love. It is easy to stay in relationships because of comfort, attention, or fear of being alone. But real love requires emotional readiness, honesty, and commitment. If your heart is uncertain, pretending otherwise will only leave deeper wounds for both people involved. Many people are afraid of hurting others, yet they stay while emotionally distant. They give mixed signals, hold on halfway, and create false hope. But love should never feel like confusion or emotional guessing. If you know you cannot give someone the stability, loyalty, or affection they deserve, be brave enough to communicate it clearly instead of disappearing when things become serious. There is also strength in choosing solitude over unhealthy attachment. Being alone is not failure. In fact, learning to understand yourself before entering a relationship can save you and others from unnecessary pain. Healing your fears, insecurities, and emotional baggage is part of becoming capable of genuine love. Sometimes people leave not because they do not care, but because they know staying would cause more damage. While it may hurt in the moment, honesty is kinder than making someone fall deeply for a version of you that cannot stay. Love should be built on clarity, not fear. So before asking someone to stay in your life, make sure your heart is ready to stay too. Learn to leave people with honesty, not silence. One of the most painful things a person can experience is being left without explanation. When someone suddenly disappears, the questions remain longer than the memories. People are not hurt only by endings. They are hurt by confusion, uncertainty, and the feeling of being forgotten without warning. Communication may seem simple, but it carries great emotional weight. A short message, an honest conversation, or even a sincere goodbye can give someone the closure they deserve. Walking away without saying anything may feel easier in the moment, but it often leaves emotional wounds that take much longer to heal. Relationships, whether friendships or love, deserve respect until the very end. If someone once mattered to you, then at the very least, they deserve honesty. Disappearing without explanation avoids responsibility, but maturity means facing difficult conversations with kindness and courage. At the same time, if someone leaves your life without closure, remember that their silence already says something. Do not spend forever chasing answers from people who chose not to communicate. Sometimes healing begins when you stop waiting for explanations that may never come. Life teaches us that endings are unavoidable, but how we leave people behind reflects our character. Be the kind of person who gives peace instead of confusion, clarity instead of silence, and respect instead of abandonment. Love people gently, but do not forget to care for yourself too. True love is not always loud or grand. Sometimes it appears in the quiet moments, asking if someone has eaten, listening when they are tired, or simply staying beside them when life feels heavy. Loving someone means being willing to comfort them, support them, and remind them that they do not have to carry their burdens alone. But while caring deeply for others is beautiful, you must also remember that your own heart deserves the same kindness. Many people become so focused on healing others that they ignore their own wounds. They give endlessly, hoping love alone can fix everything, until they realize they are emotionally exhausted too. Real love should not destroy you in the process of saving someone else. It is possible to be compassionate while still protecting your peace. Supporting others does not mean carrying every pain by yourself. Healthy love grows when both people learn to care for one another, not when only one person is constantly sacrificing. At the same time, there is strength in loving without conditions or selfish intentions. Love should not always come with expectations, control, or hidden demands. Sometimes the purest kind of love is simply being there for someone because you genuinely care about their well-being. And perhaps one of life's most important lessons is this: while learning how to love others deeply, do not forget to also learn how to receive love yourself. You deserve the same patience, understanding, and tenderness that you freely give to others. Love becomes more meaningful when it is expressed with sincerity, consistency, and effort. Sometimes, the hardest part of loving someone is finding the right words to explain how deeply you feel. But real love is not only spoken, it is shown through time, patience, loyalty, and the little things done every day. A relationship becomes stronger when both people choose to stay, understand, and appreciate each other even during ordinary moments. It is important to never take genuine love for granted. When someone gives you their trust, attention, and heart, treasure it. Make them feel valued while you still can. Love is not about perfection. It is about choosing one another despite flaws, misunderstandings, and difficult days. The strongest relationships are built on reassurance, honest communication, and the willingness to grow together. Do not be afraid to express your feelings sincerely. Many people lose meaningful connections because they wait too long to say what truly matters. If you love someone, let them know through your actions and your words. Appreciation should never be delayed, because time changes people, situations, and opportunities. At the same time, remember that love should inspire you to become better, not lose yourself completely. A healthy love supports your peace, your growth, and your purpose. When two people genuinely care for each other, they create a bond that feels safe, comforting, and lasting. So if you find someone who brings light into your life, cherish them wholeheartedly. Stay loyal, stay honest, and never stop making them feel loved.